Hugely popular now is the black and white.
I'm not surprised.
The black and white might be the first to go today. I'm being informed. So if you, before you go to sleep, or if you're trying to decide which one to order, there is Swiss Topaz, African Amethyst, gorgeous sterling silver, solid 18 karat gold domes, comfort, fit, beauty,
I love this
timelessness.
shot.
This is a bracelet you will have for the rest of your life. You will wear it. I'm telling you, these bracelets are almost indestructible. I say that because I'm so hard on my jewelry, and they hold up. They wear
Cheryl, by
like
the way.
iron. I mean, they just, you don't have to, you throw it on, you don't think about it. It doesn't snag, it doesn't catch, it doesn't scratch, it doesn't leave a mark. You just love it. I love wearing them, which is why I've become a collector. And this is one that is a must-have for every girl who loves beautiful jewelry. So if you're thinking of, if you love black, if you love black and white, or you just want something really classic, the black spinel and white topaz is definitely a top choice here today. So I would order that early. The petite size, I'm gonna hold these side by side. This is the small medium, this is petite. You can see the difference. This is obviously for a smaller wrist, if you have a petite wrist. There is, again, the small medium next to the medium large. You can see there is definitely a significant difference in the sizing
It's a generous size.
It really is. So if you are above average in your wrist size, order medium large. If you're average, order small medium. If you're petite, order petite. It's as easy as that. It's $269.95, which is an incredible value. This is appraised at $600. Our regular HSN price is $399.90. And by the way, when we launched this at the regular HSN price, it totally sold out.
Customer
One
pick.
airing, it was gone. And not only is it customer pick, it's a perfect 5-star customer pick.
So proud of that perfect 5 stars.
That's hard to get.
I know.
Every single girl.
You ladies are picky, and I try hard.
This is a winner. This will, everybody who gets this home will love this bracelet. We are confident of that. Frankly, all of your bracelets become customer picks, but this particular one was perfect 5-star across the board. So pick your favorite color and pick the size you need. Petite, small, medium, medium, large. There's so much to talk about, but this is one of those kinds of bracelets that I just cannot stop wearing it.
Yeah,
you know, I
either.
just don't even put it away.
Right.
Like I have so much jewelry, but I just keep grabbing this because it's just so...
Doesn't it feel nice?
It feels great.
When you get a
feels
fine
expensive.
piece, yeah, well, it
Looks
is.
and feels expensive.
You know, it is. I mean, I want you to know that when you get a Bali Designs piece, that is an artisan-made piece from around the world, from Bali, from, you know, silversmiths and metalsmiths that have been family. You know, they learned the family trade for years. The process of this, and you know, here's the inspiration. This is that was the beach in Bali with the sun. It all starts with a sketch. You know, I sat with Kadek, who is the sketch artist here, and we worked on this bracelet. I did a fun sketch, and then we have the wax carvers come in, and they really fine tune and make this perfect. Then it's cast in silver, it's hand soldered. The hinges, the undergallery, that wave, that beautiful separate piece of jewelry is made. The 18 karat gold is cut from a thick sheet of 18 karat solid gold. Actually, it's also something that not every jeweler in Bali can do. You know, they add this here paste to adhese it to the silver. They put it on the silver, they solder it, so they get here the gold to the silver. They make the dome beautifully in this little cup. Here they are cutting it again, fine tuning it one more time before they hammer it in. They make that dome perfect, and this looks easy, but I'm telling you, they use almost every size of that dome to get it down to the right size. Then it's placed just like a gemstone at the end of each bracelet. The heat is applied again, it's polished again. Your bracelet is polished like 5 times during the process. The hinge, which is a proprietary hinge, really makes it perfect. And you know, Valerie has it mixed, I love, on one wrist with a few other bracelets. That's how Cheryl had it with one of the smaller bracelets.
Sure.
And then just as a standalone though, I mean, it honestly is one of those bracelets, almost like our big Citrine bracelet, you know, the big one that launched all the big bracelets.
Absolutely.
Now that's a $500 bracelet and it's a standalone. But here, I mean, at today's special, this bracelet looks like $1 million. I mean, nobody in the world is gonna think that this bracelet is this price, I promise you. And you know, the most picky, look, Colleen, let's be honest, she can probably buy one of the other designer bracelets. She prefers mine. My wife could buy one of those bracelets, she prefers mine. You buy Bali Designs bracelets because you know quality. I read your messages, you know when you message me or when you put it on Facebook, on Robert Mance Designs page. You know I love what you tell me, and you always say, this sits next to my designer brand A, this sits next to my designer brand B, and to be honest, I like it better, or it's finer quality, or it's prettier, sparklier stones, or it has more gold. I mean, you know, Colleen and I sort of do, you know, when we know, I had no idea that this was gonna be the price today, but I wanted to make sure that if, you know, you're very smart, you're a smart shopper, if you're like me, well, I'm a guy, I think we do a little bit more research on Google and Amazon and things, because I do a lot of stuff. But HSN, like I bought 7 things in the last week here at HSN, including the Today's Special yesterday, the humidifiers, because the prices are, you can't even get close.
Yeah, so when you look at this compared to what else is out there in 18 karat sterling silver, handcrafted, made in Bali, nothing can compare. So for $269.95, this is a 24-hour gem event, and we were so excited when they chose this to be the Today's Special to anchor this fun day of beautiful jewelry. But this is a standout. This is, as I said, it's a once-in-a-lifetime bracelet. You don't need 20 of these. I mean, you have one, and frankly, if you love to stack, it's amazing stacked, but it's a standalone, one beautiful bracelet. I love it next, I've been wearing it next to a watch.
It's so important looking.
Just one next to a watch is so beautiful, but if you are a stacker, if you like to stack your bracelets, you can wear this next to other Robert Mance bracelets.
3 for $800.
Right.
I mean, it's crazy.
I mean, I know that's an investment, but look at what you have here. I mean, when you wear these bracelets, I always tell my story. I go into that fancy store, and there's a really nice mall here called International, and they have a fancy store that sells one of the designers that does similar bracelets to this. And I've been in that store, and they thought I was wearing the designer bracelet I had on one of your bracelets, and the guy behind the counter said I could spot that bracelet from a mile away, and I'm like, oh, thank you. And I was just kind of like moving, keeping my arm in motion. My point is, it looks so incredibly beautiful and expensive. And so for $269.95, for what else you see out there, this is really, really special. And I'm so excited. Everybody's jumping in tonight while we still have all the choices. We have the petite, which is very rare to find a bracelet this small. I will tell you, that is our Valerie has a 5.5-inch wrist, very unusual to find the petite, and already the petite, we are down to the final few. A lot of our girls, Connie would need this size,
right.
Lynn Murphy would need this size.
Even Deb has my bracelet in a petite.
Deb wears the petite, so a lot, Val, our model, needs petite, so a lot of girls have petite wrists. If that's you, you know who you are, there's your bracelet.
Do you know some of our models, Colleen, when I was here years ago, when I had launched with Connie, most of my bracelets were 7.5 inches, the average size.
Sure.
And Amy Bravo is a dear friend of mine, and you know, Valerie, sorry Val, I forgot your name there for a second. Valerie, who's a dear friend of mine, whose name I forgot. Kate, other models that we've had for a long time here that are my friends have said, Robert, I love your bracelets, but I can't wear them because they're too big. I'll never forget the first day, I think it was you, Valerie, that said, oh my God, you finally have petite, I'm buying one tonight.
Yes.
And you were so happy that I have your size, because there were a lot of you ladies that have petite.
You're the only designer with a bracelet my size, really.
In this quality,
so is that the petite you're wearing right now, Val?
I don't believe it is, because it is
bigger than the one you had on last time.
You have an average on right now. Yeah, we got to get you a petite so that they could see.
Yeah, let's give her the petite that fits her better. But that does still show you that the small medium just falls farther down on Valerie's wrist.
Right. So now, especially in winter, by the way, if you don't want it far up on your wrist and you want it to kind of peek out of your sweater or your shirt. But you know, it's funny, Colleen, all the elements are in this bracelet. It's called Acintya for the sun god in Bali. But you know, there's 4 elements that are in this to make it very special today. And you know, you've got the earth, which is, you know, like the rice paddies, which is like sort of the cable design. You've got the water under gallery, which is really gorgeous. It's a piece of art in itself, by the way. You've got, you know, those beautiful waves of air, you know, like we get a breeze when you're in Uluwatu. And of course, the sun is representative of fire, because it's one big, beautiful ball of fire.
It is like the beautiful.
And you have all your 4 elements. This graphic is beautiful, by the way. Thank you, people behind the scenes at HSN that make everything so great. And it really just shows you how important of a bracelet, how everything was thought out in this bracelet.
See, look at, again, Valerie's wrist measures 5.5 inches, and look at what a beautiful fit she gets with that petite bracelet. And the petite, as I was mentioning earlier, there's a couple hundred in each of the choices for $269.95. One payment of $53.99 puts this beautiful thing on your wrist, so you can see. You need to see it in person. You need to take it for a test drive, take it to lunch, wear it to dinner. You get to wear this. Remember, we've extended the return policy till January 31st. You have plenty of time to be sure sure you're in love with your bracelet, but most importantly, if you're buying it as a gift, you can feel rest assured that in case it's not exactly what she wanted, which she'll love it, and in case you pick the wrong size, which is easy, just if she's petite wrist, get her petite. If she's average, get her the small medium. If she's above average, get her medium large. Very simple, you can't make a mistake. And the fact is you get just the most beautiful piece of jewelry for her or for you. So if you, and remember, after you spend $5 in shipping and handling, you get free shipping and handling on everything else in for the entire rest of the day, the 23 hours left in the day. But this is your bracelet. This is one that nobody else in the world will ever have. Robert made this exclusively here at HSN. Those beautiful domes of sun, the warmth of the solid 75% pure gold, not plated. That does not scratch off.
No, that's
Those
real.
are pieces of gold in a dome shape that they are soldering by hand to the sterling silver. And then, of course, you have all of this beautiful silver work. I love the under gallery. This is your own hinge.
Yes.
The hinge is, again, I have...
It has a kickstand.
It's
so none of the designers actually...
Did you ever... It has a kickstand.
So notice it stops when you open it a certain way. So we have put a kickstand in so it can't open fully. In other words, some people use an inexpensive hinge that, you know, kind of just...
break.
And it bends out of shape and it gets loose. We have this hinge that has...
Back.
It's a strong, beautiful hinge.
Yeah.
You saw them hammer that beautiful little lever in there when they handcrafted in Bali. I mean, it's honestly, it's ancient jewelry making for a modern world. That's exactly what it is. You have a bracelet that is uber fashionable, super sophisticated, glamorous, gorgeous, full of 18 karat gold. I mean, really, I have to tell you, only on HSN. If I sell this in a retail store or a cruise ship, it's going to be closer to $800, $900. So
I believe that.
I'm telling you the truth. This is the way of the world. HSN is able to bring a large quantity in for this one day, this 24-hour event, which we're going through them pretty quick. So I hope they last at least through the rest of the day. But if you waited up for this, thank you so much. If you're on the West Coast and you're just kind of, you know, getting cozy, ready to start shopping.
It's 10 p.m.
It's 10 p.m. You cannot go wrong with this bracelet. It is the most elevated bracelet, really the highest end bracelet I've brought here. And it's got the most gold. So if you like 18 karat gold, two-tone look, if you love your gemstones, I love that we're anchoring Gem Day today.
This is one of your biggest today's special bracelets, right? In terms of size and weight?
It is. It is. In fact, I'm just trying to think, because of all the weights, I think it is the most, even though it's not the most expensive today's special bracelet, it is the biggest and it's got the most meat. I don't know how to say it, you know, like it's the filet mignon of all of the bracelets.
In terms of the weight, in terms of the amount of gold that he's used, the beautiful gemstones, that is Madeira Citrine. It's named after the Spanish wine, Madeira wine, which is the most beautiful, rich, goldeny, amber color. It's a gorgeous color of citrine, and then it's paired with garnet. And then here is Swiss blue topaz and African amethyst. By the way, the garnet is also African Mozambique garnet. And then you have black spinel with white topaz. That is actually the #1 choice tonight. It's so easy to wear. Most girls love black, anchor our wardrobes in black, but I've been wearing it with everything. Jeans, doesn't matter.
It works.
Any of the colors, frankly, will work.
Right. Well, it's all about the gold. So, you know, when most of my bracelets,
that's what you see.
Well,
first.
I mean, honestly, yes, the accents of the gemstones is gorgeous. It just elevates it even more. But what you first see are those beautiful domes of 18 karat solid gold. It's like an incredible, you know, feast for the eyes. It's normally I would do gemstones at the end, larger gemstones, and you have those bracelets, but you want to mix and match. You want something stackable. You want something that stands alone. This bracelet will be your favorite bracelet, that I promise. I mean, it's everybody that has one from the past gave us a perfect 5-star review.
True.
So here's a great shot of it. You can just see all the detail work, the waves of water inside. You know, you have the gemstone, the vivid gemstone accents, by the way. Those aren't cheap gemstones just to throw them in, by the way.
Princess cut bezel set.
All hand bezels, you know, they're hand forged. This bracelet is a total work of art. I mean, Balinese artisans have worked so hard. It takes, you know, 4 artisans 12 hours for one bracelet. So when we say it's taken 6 months to bring it back as a Today Special, you can only understand that this one artisan family has been working on nothing but this whole set for the last 6 months. And it's been a grueling, wonderful process. So the fact when you get it at home and you say you can feel the artisan, you know, you feel like you know the artisan. Again, I'm going to post a picture on my Robert Mance Designs page today if you bought this bracelet or ring or any part of this set. it's my 10th anniversary. I had to come in with the best bracelet ever. Colleen gave me a challenge. She's like, today's the day. So she goes, it's gonna be, I don't know, I think it was like 8 months ago that we started talking about this. And we decided this was the bracelet because it is really everything.
What I was excited about, because I know that the HSN price, we had this bracelet once before, the HSN price on this bracelet is $399.95. So for the today's special, I was hoping to get $100 off. And I thought $299 is an incredible price.
It's a steal.
$100 off.
A steal.
But then we come in and it's down to $269. So it's $130 off our regular price. $130 off our price, which
happy anniversary.
Exactly.
Right.
So they really pulled out all the stops.
And you get a little beautiful polishing cloth that will last forever. It's a sparkle sparkle. You know, Oliver and myself had we co-made these polishing cloths, and it's a great little way to keep everything shiny. Now, certainly wearing it and the oils from your skin keep the silver and gold in top shape. But that little, you know, that little polishing cloth like Colleen's doing, that little cleaner upper makes her look brand new every single day.
It does. It really does.
She's spectacular.
I mean, it's any little fingerprint you get on this, any little piece of lotion, whatever, you just take your little polishing cloth, you give it a little polish, and it's going to look brand
If this doesn't look like a $1,500 bracelet, nothing I've ever done does.
Well,
I mean, this is unbelievable. I don't know if you remember, Robert,
but this was a while back, and I had seen another designer bracelet that did gold domes, and I asked you, I said, have you ever done that?
You did challenge me to do that.
I did.
It was about a year and a half ago. It took us that long.
It did.
Yeah.
And I remember that I saw another one doing it.
You did say it.
This is more beautiful than what I saw.
Well, these are 18 karat. Another design is 14.
It was like thousands. It was over $3,000.
For 14 karat gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it didn't have the stones like this.
No.
So
you've
my
got the
point,
accent.
guys, is that this is so special what Robert did for us, because I know you put more gold than ever before. There's so much sterling silver here.
So much work involved.
Exactly. $269.95. If we were selling this for $399, $499, I wouldn't blink.
It would still be worth it.
I wouldn't flinch.
Well worth it.
But here we are at $269.95. It is so well worth it. I am so excited. Close to 700 of you have already ordered it, and yours is right here. Your size is still, I love that the size is still available. Robert and I will be here throughout the day, along with all of the other designer collections you're going to be seeing, and you know, these will start to dwindle, right? The choices will dwindle, but right now, we're fresh out of the gate, and you have your first dibs on the size and the stones that you're looking for. You can see on Val, I love for our petite girls, because I've been at HSN 25 years, and I can't tell you how many times we've been out here, and our girls, our models, are drowning in the bracelets.
That's right.
Right? Because if we put the medium large on Val, I mean, it would be huge on her. She has a little 5.5-inch wrist. So that's the treat, is that now it's like Robert custom made this for you. My wrist, for example, I told you already, it measures 7. I can wear the petite, but it's very tight. I mean, it's tight, and you do want some play here.
Right.
So for me,
you like wiggle room.
Yeah, this is small medium, and my wrist, as I said, measures 7, and you do like some wiggle room here. And then the 8-inch is just gonna fall down a little bit farther. I've been wearing it over here. Just falls down a little bit farther on your wrist. So, and some women want it to fit like that.
Right.
So
if you want it more
looser,
comfortable, go up a size. Exactly.
Absolutely. So don't shy away from this bracelet. If you're thinking about it, I would love for you to get to see it in person. I really think that this is a fine piece of jewelry like this, you need to try it on.
Yeah.
You need to see how it fits.
And I have to tell you, you know, Colleen, you said it, you touched on it last hour, but you know, guys, if you're on watching and you're thinking about a gift to get for your bride or your girlfriend or your mom or your sister, this bracelet, I can't imagine anybody, by the way, if you're buying this for your sister, she's a lucky gal, because I don't think I've ever bought my sister a $269 bracelet, now that I think about it. I love you, Roberta, but, you know, yes, I have a sister, Roberta, Robert, Roberta. You know, I get it.
I don't think I've ever brought my brother a $260 gift.
I think my father thought that he was only going to have one child, so he named his first child Roberta, and then 4 kids later named me Robert. So, there's a Roberta Mance and a Robert Mance out there.
Oh,
yeah. Well, she's married now, so that's not her last name, so you can't find her.
Is your dad Robert also?
Well, my father was Robert the First. I'm Robert Jr., and my son is Robert the Third. Yeah, so there's 3 of us.
I love that.
Yeah, so that's exciting.
It's so great.
My 14-year-old light of my life.
Oh, he is darling.
Is the best.
He is, well, he's almost 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he is. He's a giant 14-year-old. He's tall.
He's so cute.
Colleen was saying he's tall.
Oh, he's so handsome. He's just darling.
But get this as a gift. Don't be afraid. I'm telling you now, nobody won't love this bracelet. I mean, I don't know who. We'd have to have them checked out. We'd have
Exactly.
to have them, we'd have to send them to psychological evaluation because it's the best bracelet that I've ever brought here, and it's really one of the finest bracelets I've seen.
If you really think this is your very best, because you have made some beautiful bracelets for us, but this is extra special because that's a lot. 18 karat gold is not inexpensive.
Well, you know what, Colleen, when I am at the artisan workshop and I see the work involved in making this bracelet, and I see all that 18 karat gold that I had to buy to make this happen, because, you know, to bring a few thousand bracelets here, and each dome is, say, a half a gram total weight, that's a lot of thousands of grams of gold. So I know what's involved here. And when I say it's my finest bracelet, I'm just saying it's got a really beautiful, elegant look. It's very sophisticated. It's what you love. And it's got all the 18 karat gold. It has the gemstones, which just are beautiful accents. But at the end of the day, when this bracelet started, it was just a gold dome bracelet. So buy it for the gold, buy it for the comfort, buy it for the look, because it's the look that everybody wants.
And it might become a signature bracelet for you. Our buyer, Marjorie, who sees jewelry every single day, she buys J. King, she buys all of our various collections. Too. She's wonderful. Every time I see Marjorie, she's wearing this bracelet.
Yeah.
Every single time I see her.
And she has about 10 of them that she's purchased over the years. So the fact that she wears this one.
I think it's become like a signature bracelet for her. You know what it has for me? I love wearing it. I wear it next to watches. I wear it by itself.
I've been watching you wear it for 2 months all over. I love it.
And you know what? It's just really an awesome piece of jewelry. And I'm a jewelry girl. You girls know that. I love jewelry. This is one of my best bracelets I've ever worn.
It's
for
really,
sure, bar none. Even out of, I love all of your bracelets. They're just something. This is kind of hits a sweet spot.
It really does.
It's the perfect size.
Cheryl loves it too, because Cheryl's my wife, because she feels like it's not only super comfortable, but the profile is you know, it's a smooth, clean profile. It has that shrimp or cable design that you love. It's easy to put on, easy to take off. The hinge is strong. You know, it's a nice, solid bracelet. Again, I said it's between 25 and 35 grams, depending on what size you get. It is a lot, there's a lot of silver. It's not a lightweight piece. You know, that's what I love about HSN and about Marjorie and Colleen.
Heft.
Nobody asks me to make it cheaper or lighter so that we can hit a price. True. That's what I love about being here for 10 years.
Because we could have done that. We could be doing this for $150, but guess what? It wouldn't be this.
You want the meat.
It would not be this.
You want everything. You want the gold. You want the silver. You want the gemstones. You want the look, and you want your size.
Yeah, and you want to be able to give it a 5-star review.
Exactly.
You want to feel like this is the perfect investment, and that's why every woman who left a review on hsn.com for this exact bracelet gave it perfect 5 stars. And I'm excited for you to get to experience it for yourself. Now, the necklace that I'm wearing, I'll just show it to you real quickly because it's still here, but we didn't bring a lot of these in.
Nope.
And I know there's not a lot of them left.
Well, the chain is hard to get, Colleen.
There's
you know
80, Rocky. There's only 80 total.